Well, what's up, my lovely lions? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, Leo, so let's get into this. I know I came out with the January readings a little bit late, but I think it's good to already know what happened in the first part of the month to just compare it to, what's going on in your life now and how things are going to be moving forward. So let's see what is going on for the sign of Leo in the month of January 2018. And guys, this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising, all right? So let's see what's going on here. What is going on for the sign of Leo? January 2018. What is going on with my lions? Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here is a Temperance card, which is such a beautiful energy because this is going to be a part in your life where, despite whether there's good or bad things, your focus is going to be doing things that are going to give you peace of mind. All right. Behind that, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there may be something that you're waiting on or something that you've invested time in and just waiting to see how things work out, where maybe you had a harsh exchange of words with somebody. Maybe you had some sort of fight or fallout with someone, and this could be something that you're really looking at for the long term. So let's see how things go. All right, guys, so the first card that you have for the past is the Five of Swords. So this is a card about conflict. You guys could be arguing with people. There's a lot of pettiness here. There's just very heavy energy. All right, but the good thing is you guys are standing within your power as this happens. So you're standing within your power. You're trying to do things with passion. And you're telling yourself, you know what? There's a lot of struggle here. Maybe this is something that I should end. Maybe this is a phase of my life that just needs to be over. Okay? And with you guys deciding that there's something that just needs to be done and over, it could really be fucking someone up. Okay? Clearly put. Maybe some of you are dealing or were dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But there's somebody who took all of this, and it could be your energy too that you guys are taking in. But there's someone here that took a situation that was already bad to begin with, and they amplified it. Okay, they threw a lot of fuel into the fire, and it's because there's secrets here that came out. Okay, so someone got caught up doing something that they probably didn't want coming out. And with the Six of Wands in the reverse, there's no victory here. This could be you guys, feeling like maybe you went about things in a wrong way, whether it be you doing something that came out or just dealing with somebody who may have been bullshitting you and you're seeing it for what it is, and it's just like, damn, that's not going to work out the way that I wanted it to. So it puts you in a place where you kind of take a step back and it's like, okay, what do I want and how do I want to move forward? And either you guys reject the person or situation, or you feel rejected by them. All right, so let's see what's going on. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? So we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse that flipped. So there is a decision made that, in order to find balance, there's something that had to be let go of, or maybe someone that had to let you guys go. And I see you guys really guarding yourselves at this point, okay? Now, there could, maybe on your part, you guys still want to talk to this person or communicate with this person, but there's a huge sense of emotional instability here. And with the Fool card in the reverse, I really feel that it's something that wasn't going to be the best for you, okay? Something where if you were to continue to go down that path with that person or that situation, that job, that family member, that friend, whoever it was, that it could have brought more complications down the road, okay? Now, in your present moment, the first card that you guys have is the Ten of Cups. So that's a good change. That's you guys, being in a place where you feel a lot more stable, where you feel happy, or this could just be the main focus. It's like, how do I get this? How do I acquire this happiness and the stability that I want? All right, and we have the Devil card in the reverse. So whether you guys let this go or someone else let this go, you removed yourself from a toxic situation, which is putting you in a much better environment to find the happiness that you want and need. And with the High Priestess, you guys are completely woke, all right? You guys are very aware of what's happening in your life. Your gut instinct is going to be really, really on point right now. So this is going to be a time where you guys don't need proof with things. You guys don't need to see text messages. You guys don't need to see emails to know what's up with a person, okay? All they have to do is simply walk into a room with you and you're going to look at them and be like, all right? Whatever your gut instinct is telling you about people right now or about situations right now, listen to that, all right? So you guys are definitely in a place that you can trust your instincts. And the next card that we have is the Three of Swords. So there could be heartbreak, guys. Simply put, there could be something that you find to be very disappointing. Maybe some of you are going out and trying to talk to other people in order to get through a heartbreak or something harsh that you're feeling. Maybe you guys are in a place where there's a situation where you may have authority that you're kind of abusing it, but it could be because of pain that you're feeling. Okay? And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So I really feel like you guys are acting out in a way because, simply put, you know, and just what I'm feeling just doing this reading, there could be so much heartache or so much pain or disappointment in a situation that at this point you'll do anything just to try to find peace, just to stop worrying, just to finally sleep at night. All right, but there can definitely be a burden that you guys feel. So let's see what's going on. You're between a rock and a hard place. Do I fight for this person? Do I fight for this situation? Do I go back? If you're talking to more than one person, who's the most important? How do you want to move forward in life? Who's going to help you to be the best version of yourself? All right? And we have the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, maybe you reach out to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, or maybe you're just in a place where you're really just worrying about your financial stability right now. You're worrying on how to look at things in a very practical and in a way that you can actually grasp what it is that you want. I feel like you guys are taking a certain standpoint that you just want things in your life that are realistically tangible for you. Okay? And with the Moon card in the reverse, there's a lot of clarity that you guys have come to. And I really feel like that's the theme for a lot of signs. I feel like there's a lot of awakenings that are going to happen, guys, in 2018. So this may be somewhere where you're pushed to act in an uncomfortable situation. Okay? Now, moving forward, the first card that you guys have is the Four of Wands, which is you guys building a foundation. You know, you guys searching for a way to find stability. And with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, any self-limiting thoughts are out the window. Anything that was holding you back is out the window. Any sense of insecurity or anything that may have been holding you back, or maybe situations that you felt trapped in for whatever reason, you're coming out of that. Okay, you're realizing that you're not a tree, that you're not rooted down, that you're not stuck to be in places that you're not happy. And that can mean having to let somebody go. Okay, or just letting something go that, again, wasn't in alignment with your soul and what it is that you truly want in life. You're realizing, hey, this may have been bad judgment. Okay, maybe I didn't make the best call here. And with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, you guys are letting something go. So it could be a fallout that you're having with somebody. It could be maybe you're losing feelings for someone, but you know that there is no space for you to grow here. So you let it go because, especially with Leos, guys, and I tell you guys this all the time, you're the leaders of the zodiac, okay? Every Leo that I have met has been such a powerful person in their own way. You guys are really trailblazers. So if there's something that is going to be, you know, in opposition to your growth, Leos don't deal with that for too long, okay? And when you guys decide that something's not good for you, it's a switch, okay? You guys just shut it off and that's it. It's done. So maybe you're realizing the best way to get this done is to be single for some of you. For others of you, your main concern is self-sufficiency. It's like, I can love you, I can be there for you, but I need to worry about being good within myself first. I cannot help or come to the aid of anyone else if I'm not good, you know, by myself. So that means I may have to move away. Okay? So you guys leave something behind. You guys let go of something that could have been, you know, emotionally troubling. But you end this in your element. Guys, the Leo bounce back is real. You guys bounce back, I think, better than any sign. From what I've personally experienced, you know, I'm not an expert on astrology in terms of, you know, just certain planetary moves and things like that. But from just my personal knowledge and how I've seen Leos act in stressful situations, Your bounce back game is real. All right, so that's something that I know you guys can definitely do. Is there going to be a sense of emotional instability for a little bit? Of course. But you guys brush it off, and you know that at the end of the day, you have the power to move through whatever you need to move through. And you're realizing that, this just wasn't a good path for me. So you guys are letting go of something that just wasn't serving you, okay? So learn from your mistakes and move forward in a way that you'll thank yourself for in the next 5 to 10 years, okay? It's time to think long term, and I think that you guys are kind of on that wavelength right now. All right, guys. So Earth Magic Oracle cards, Stephen D. Farmer. Let's see what the advice is for my Lions in January. All right. What advice does the sign of Leo need to hear January 2018? What advice do my Lions need to hear? All right. You guys have ceremony, invocation. Okay. So this card is very powerful because what it's really asking you to do, when you read about this, in this book, it's telling you, for those of you who are into it, there could be certain ceremonies that you do. There could be, a little altar that you set up, maybe with a little bit of sage. You light it, you have it going. Whatever you need to do spiritually to get you back in tune with yourself. But this card is so much more beyond that. Take a step back from everything, because sometimes with life, we kind of get so caught up in who we need to impress and where we need to look good and, responsibilities that we have. And it's so easy, especially as an adult who has a 9-to-5, who has bills to pay, and you're just, you're living real life. It's really easy to lose a sense of who you are. This is going to be a time where you have to find a way to celebrate yourself and have a ceremony where you can come back in tune with who you are. And what do I mean when I say that? What is it that you love to do before this pain came in? What is it that really made you feel stable, that really made you feel happy, that really made you feel safe? Even if that means you have to go back to your childhood, for those of you that were blessed enough to have a very, beautiful childhood, or just beautiful moments within your childhood that you still remember to this day. And what was it that made you feel good? Okay? For an example, for me personally, it was dance. I did dancing, I did acting. I did, I was very theatrical when I was younger. And I remember anytime I had to break up with someone, or anytime that I was going through something stressful, or I had to make a very big decision that really affected me emotionally, I would dance. I would dance. And that was my ceremony. And it wouldn't matter what it was, whether it was a breakup or whether it was, hearing that a loved one of mine was in the hospital. It didn't matter what it was, but dance always brought me back to who I was. It always reminded me of how powerful and how influential I could be through my movements, through my words. And it's just something that always centered me. So what is your ceremony? What is it that makes you feel good? What have you strayed away from for so long while you got caught up in the world and society and just everything that you feel that you need to do to make others happy, and things that you thought that you needed to make yourself happy? Because, something that I've been realizing lately is happiness is truly something that cannot be found from an external source. It cannot be found in happiness. It cannot be found in love with others. Does it help? I mean, it cannot be found in finances. I'm sorry, guys. That's what I meant. So it cannot be found in finances. It cannot be found in those that love us, although, yes, that does help. But others can only truly love us to the extent that we love ourselves. So what is it that's going to get you back to that? Okay, what is it that you're doing to nurture yourself and to make yourself feel better? Okay, something that you guys could do, and I listen to motivational stuff every morning just to kind of get me up on a very good note. And something that I hear all the time is that what you listen to or what you take in for the first 20 minutes of each day kind of sets the precedent for how that entire day is going to go. If you have a partner that you wake up next to and bam, you start arguing first thing in the morning. Or for those of you that are parents, you know, as you being a mother who lives, you know, just with her son, mornings could definitely be tough, you know, when you have to wake up at 6:30 and you're not ready, your body's not ready. And it's so easy to get frustrated, and it's so easy to just yell and be like, oh my God, just put on your damn pants, okay? Little things like that. We don't think that it has an effect, but not only will it affect us in a negative way, but it also affects the days of those that we talk to. So you really need to nourish yourself in a very good and positive way. Okay, what is it that you're feeding yourself? Because the brain, just because it's kind of designed to protect us against things that could be harmful towards us. So the brain is designed to constantly see what could be bad. What are the warning signs here? What can be the potential dangers of the situation? So we have to work literally 3-4 times as hard to fill our thoughts and to fill our mind with positivity and good affirming thoughts in order to have a positive day. It's so easy to let negativity come in. So make sure that you guys are doing something to be able to enrich yourself. Make sure that you're going back to the basics. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes you feel you? And when's the last time that you did that? All right, guys? So, yeah, there's definitely things that I see you guys parting ways with. Even if it's not a person, maybe it's a way of thinking. Maybe it's a way of being. Ask yourself if the way that you've been living life truly makes you happy. When you get home and you take your clothes off, take your makeup off, just whatever it is that you do to doll yourself up or to get yourself ready for the day. How do you feel when you sit in bed? Are you satisfied with your life? Are you satisfied with the people that you choose to spend your time with? Do you feel that you're at your highest potential? If you had to go back in time, all right, and you had to talk to your 6-year-old self, what would they think of you? How far have you strayed from who you wanted to be? How much have you sacrificed your own personal needs for the benefit of others? Because it's time to put yourselves first, Leo. It's time to go into a place where you get back to who you're truly meant to be. Okay, because there's a disconnect that I'm feeling with you guys and with Source, okay, or with the universe or with God, whatever you guys want to call it. And usually when we find ourselves in troubling situations, it's something that subconsciously we do attract. So if you're not balanced within yourself and if you don't feel good within yourself, you're going to tend to attract people that feel the same way. And that can cause a lot of pain in your life. Because if that's what you're attracting and you don't feel good about yourself and you don't love yourself to the extent that you know that you should, someone else is going to come in, and when you're in that vulnerable state, they really have that opportunity to really fuck you up. Okay? So ask yourself if you're where you want to be mentally, physically, emotionally, before putting yourself out there again with whatever it is that you want. And think about that moving forward. All right? So that's what I have for you guys. Leo, you guys are so powerful. I love you guys, and I know that you guys will succeed in anything that you want, but you have to remember how powerful that you are, okay? Now, for those of you that do want a personal reading, the current wait time is 10 to 14 days. If you do have anything pressing, I have very affordable options to get an emergency reading. So with those, I get those out to you within 24 hours. Just keep in mind, guys, I do not work Sundays. I don't even check my emails on Sundays. I just take that day, to be with family and kind of rebalance and regroup and have, spiritual time out. But other than that, guys, you're going to do amazing. I have no doubt in the potential of a Leo. But I hope you guys are having a good 2018 so far. And I will be back with your love readings next. Take care, my lions.